Hey, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dead Cells, the game where we struggle to get our sea legs under us and put together a victorious run here. So this is going to be non-combative, meaning speeding through, fighting nothing, nailing those time doors, getting those scrolls, and pouring those scrolls into brutality, I think. I speed it until the path is going to be I speed non-combative approach until the Black Bridge. So basically that gives us the time doors on the ramparts, the promenade ramparts, and after the Black Bridge. The ramparts one I think is the one that is double scrolls. So that gives us 2, 3, 4 extra scrolls. We're going to pour all those into, and they're always 3 option scrolls, actually. That's a good point to remember. We're going to pour all those, I think, into brutality. And the ones that we come across that are a mix of survival and tactics, we'll pour into tactics. And we're going to leave our survival up to the amulets, because you very often get the amulets that give survival. Not always, but very often I think they have survival. These weapons that we're starting with are trash. That's why I decided to do this one as non-combative. We got no synergies working here. We do have the oil, but that's not enough. We are going to be keeping our eyes open for synergies, but there's no stopping now. Once we get through here, there's no stopping. I usually like to have a game plan too for which way to travel, and I usually like to go up and to the left and then come down on the right. So if there's ever an option to go left, we go left. If there's ever an option to go up, we go up, and we work our way around that way. We stop for nothing. We don't breathe. We don't get caught in corners like that. We try not to get bogged down. So we're pouring everything into brutality. Let's go. Come down. Is this a shop or an item? It's a shop. We're out. We don't need that. And this is the one where you have very easy chance to muck it up, and miss the promenade door. If you do a lot of backtracking, if you're slow, if you get bogged down with enemies, you can. If you go the wrong way too often, if you miss these little, especially with my controller, zeroing in on some of these small areas to hop through just does not pay off. We can't, see, now we're already backtracking. We're going to have to bail pretty soon, but we haven't even found the promenade yet. Yeah, a lot of mistakes here. This is not going to be good. This is not going to bode well. I didn't think we could run through here, but we can. There's got to be at least a chest. I'd hope to be able to get at least the chest. There it is. That's nice. Now we're going to be looking for the promenade. We'll take it. Shield, we don't want anything to do with that. We'll grab this impaler. Yep, that's beautiful. Door is opened. Is there anything of value? There's got to be something of value along the way. Yeah, we're going to be tight for time here. There's our other scroll. That's nice. Brutality. Keep moving. Promenade. There it is. We're going to have to bounce. We're out. It's going to be tight as it is. See, it says kill all the enemies first, and that could come back and bite you, especially if they go and tweak that, but usually you can just brute force your way through it. What are we going to go first here? I think we're going to roll our tactics one first. Getting those... Oh, it starts at 30%, so maybe it does... I was questioning this in the last video. If you upgrade something beforehand, a brutality, a tactics, or a survival, and then take the mutation for it, after, does the mutation scale to represent the scrolls that you've already put in it? And I didn't think it did, but this is suggesting that it might, because this is already only down to 30, and I thought it started at 37. That's interesting. So in that case, it doesn't really matter which order you take them in. I'm going to take this one anyway. I like getting the cooldowns down early, as fast as possible. Promenade here, we should be able to hit this door pretty easily, as long as I don't get too lost. Sometimes I'll get lost trying to find that door, but it's usually It's usually a few steps over and then down. Not going to take the time to worry too much about this. Try to move through here relatively quickly. Down. Is this it? This could be it. This could be it. Yeah, 13 seconds. Yeah, this is always the tightest one. From here, everything should just, like the next one, you should be like 2 minutes ahead of schedule. Should be almost not even a problem. So we're pouring all these into brutality, we said, right? As long as we have a choice, we're going to roll brutality. I think that's the way I want to do it. And then when we don't have a choice, when it's only the two options, we'll roll into tactics and survival. Will be the realm of the amulets, or if we are really hurting for HP, maybe we'll take a look. Promenade, funnily enough, again, and I've said this before, is, you know, Promenade is where I most often died. If my run wasn't strong enough, it would show here, and this is where we would bite the big one. So yeah, so now it jumps up to 37%. So that is, it does scale backwards. I just always have one in tactics by the time I take the mutation. It'd be nice to grab this grenade, and I'm going to do it because these guys are going to drive me crazy. Usually I don't buy anything when I'm trying to roll through here, but these little flying guys, I've got no knives to take them down, no electric whip to quickly smack them around. We're just ignoring everything. We just want those doors. None of this stuff is valuable enough right now to really worry about it too much. When you're following this strategy, I mean, obviously you can put together a run throughout all this, but when you're following this strategy, it's really, there's no point. You're probably going to be strong enough, hopefully, you're going to be strong enough by the time you face the incomplete one to just, I mean, his tactics are so well known, he's easy to cheese, right? As long as you don't get lost in here, you're usually fine. I'm having trouble with my fingers hitting these buttons and getting into a fast enough, getting my running speed up fast enough here. It's kind of tough. Don't tell me this is just a shop. Oh, there's a teleporter here. Good. Nothing worth thinking of too much about. Just back over here. Moving through. And again, I don't necessarily condone this. I think everyone should try this strategy once. I don't necessarily think this is the best way to play. It's, or even, you know, the most fun way to play, right? I mean, it's just, oh, this is just the key. This is, yeah, unnecessarily wasting time. But again, you build so much time that, yeah, we're going to swap this out for this. Although there's something to be said, maybe I should try that one time, because that extra heal would be great to have in the assassin fight for me. Yeah, I don't necessarily condone this method, but I think everyone should try it. It's kind of neat to do it once or twice. You see how many extra scrolls you get, and it kind of gets, kind of get almost addicted to that level of strength, right? Oh, this is taking me to the prison depths. I don't want to be here. Have I even found the Black Bridge yet? I don't think so. Oh, there's that scroll right there. Oh, yeah, see, I get... The wall climb doesn't help. It really makes things, tricky to navigate these small little holes that you have to hit, either for nothing up here. I didn't get an item, did I? I don't know about that. That might be a problem. I usually get an item. I'm gonna take this. My time should be fine. I'm hoping. I think. Is it 8 minutes? I think it's 8 minutes. I usually get there with like 2.5 minutes left, I think. And I think I'm right on schedule here. Gotta switch these. These have got to be switched. No, these have got to be switched. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now, yes. Is it worth taking? the HP up. I don't have much of a synergy going on here, but I think we'll roll the double brutality again. Survival has its merits, you know. I originally dismissed it as just HP, but it's not. I mean, there are survival weapons, and if you you roll survival upgrades, it'll boost up the weapon's the survival portion of the weapon, increasing its damage with survival scrolls. And you know, it's a legitimate way, and that lifesteal. Oh, I see. That lifesteal can build up. Sometimes I'll miss this door because I end up down here, and this is not where the stunned target. Oh, that'd be a good one with the nutcracker. The time door is not the first chasm on the ramparts. I sometimes forget that. Might not even be here. I might miss this one. Yeah, I might miss this one indeed. Oh shit, it only takes me to here. Yeah, this is bad news. I don't want to miss any. Oh yeah, 2 minutes. Tons of time. Like I said, I usually get there 2.5 minutes. 2 scrolls. Huge, huge, huge. We're pouring these into brutality, we said. Yeah. Sure. I want to try on this one. I'm going to try waiting before hitting the survival one, because 60% of 2000 is much more than 60% of 600, right? We can get that HP up there to the 1000 or 2000 range. I can't be fighting now. I still got to be speedy until the Black Bridge. But our HP is definitely in a bad place because I should not have to be healing. But we're going to stick with the plan. The plan is brutality. There will be time to up the survival later. We're going to roll brutality. We get another scroll. Yeah, this one we're going to... maybe we'll put it in tactics again. Yeah, I want to save that 60%. That 60% is going to be nice once the numbers are much higher. And I need to get these cooldowns much lower because these flying guys are going to be pains. It'd be nice to kill them nice and quick like that. We should be fine for the Black Bridge battle, assuming we have, you know, we don't even need... Whoa. We don't even need damage that's huge, huge, huge in order to kill the incomplete one in time. Just need something that's somewhat reasonable. Let's breeze through here. I mean, and I don't know how this looks. Like just getting back to, you know, the style of play. I mean, to say it's, I don't know if it's fun. It's obviously it's not fun in the same way that it is when you're actually taking your time to kill enemies. But it is fun in the sense because it provides new challenges. I wouldn't want to play it like this all the time because it's somewhat stressful. But that might just be my sort of perfectionist coming out. But to me, if I'm going to go through and do this, I want to make the doors. I want to make all the doors. So it's stressful in making the doors. If that's the goal, then I want to hit it. And okay, now what do we do? Just for the sake of the video, I'm not going to take it because if I die, I'm going to be ticked. I think there's enough, and there might not even be enough enemies to relieve the curse. Oh yeah, there were. Wasn't sure. We've got a scroll here anyway. This is brutality and survival. We're going to stick with the brutality. Get that number up. Get that number up. I want at least 1,000 before I think about hitting survival. There's the Black Bridge. We got no teleporter. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Please stand clear of the doors. I don't know what that means. Time doors? Maybe hitting enough time doors? I think that's everything. We're going to go to the Black Bridge. Now, this isn't going to be a gimme either. Did I not just die on the incomplete one? And yeah, so we've got to be quick, but we've also got to be careful. This would be nice. Deployed skill. I'm rocking the turret, but... And this is going to do me nothing right now. Increase my health. $6,900 to reset. That probably goes up every floor. We're gonna stick it in here because this number is just gonna keep going up. It's not gonna do us any good right now, but it will at least do us good on the fjord. And now we're gonna be able to hit this. We're gonna have to really start thinking about weapons and synergies now, and that's why I kind of set this area and kind of the fog fjord as yeah, we're not doing very much damage, are we? That's not bad. This area and the fog fjord as the sort of go-to for damage or having your synergy sorted, because this is when you really actually start playing the game. So you're going to want to have your synergy sorted if you're going to be actually playing the game now. It's not pretty, again, and that's why I don't necessarily condone or condemn this style of play, but it's interesting, right? It poses its own challenges, its own theories, its own rewards, and it's all within the same. See, I hit the button for the grenade there, and it just did not take it. I think it's the controller. I felt the button. You can feel the button move down. I felt it move down. I hit the button. It just did not take it. That poison is doing good things for us. I want to really consider taking a poison synergy here. So we'll have made this door as well. And now this is where it stops. This is where the game starts now. We've built our strength. We're double digits in the brutality. Yeah, like it's 7 minutes. I mean, the timing just unbelievable. There's no scrolls in this one. So it kind of gives you the extra cells. You can come and unlock items here. Let's upgrade our bow. I want to keep rocking this bow. Where is my bow? Ranged. Where's my crossbow? There we go. And what else are we gonna upgrade? I don't know. Does it really matter? What are we rocking in our items here? We're rocking a turret? No. What are we doing? A heavy turret. Heavy turret and a heavy grenade. Heavy turret, we'll upgrade this. Just because we can. It's a nice little perk. Oh, and shots pierce. Swarm of biters. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. 20 cells. Well, we're going to pour that over here. What does this guy got going for us again? Hayabusa boots. Sure, you can take those. We're relatively pleased with our synergies. We'll be looking somewhere on the fjord here to roll into our survival upgrade, get some HP out of it, and hopefully at least be able to clear the clock tower. That would be nice. What am I rolling for? A melee? Yeah, be looking for melee weapons. Oh yeah, there's a time door here too. What am I thinking? Lots of time though. Tons of time in the world. Got the scroll. Let's pour it into brutality again. Yeah. We are going to need tactics at some point, but I'm pretty happy right now with how we're breaking up our scrolls. Oh, we got the shot up. It was like a movie shot where he gets that last shot off just to spite the the villain or the hero, or as he's falling down, he pulls the trigger. Oh, I looked right at them. I knew they were coming. I said, oh yeah, there's going to be biters coming out of this guy, and then did nothing about it. Yeah, and see, like, it's amazing. We were rolling an Impaler 1, and just because of all the scrolls in Brutality, we're able to just 3%. I wonder if that ever gets down to 0. Like, the damage is just phenomenal. Let's see what the shop has to offer. Just food. Oy, oy, oy. But yeah, what was I saying? I always managed to get sucked into talking about the game. That's gotta work on that. But I was talking about spring. I was talking about how quiet it is here. I mean, it's quiet because it's middle of the day. It's always quiet in the middle of the day here, but it's quiet. I mean, like, overall. Oh, another scroll in this guy. Down to 2. It may go down to 0, you know? Huh. It's quiet for the time of week, you know? It's just nothing's really going on. No big plans, no big... other than the weekend, I said we're going to try to get out, get into the bush. But nothing fancy happening. No parties, no... Like the other weekend we were... Was it last weekend? We were out. Little sporting competition, sports ball type event that I participated in for the first time in like 100 years. Maybe not literally 100 years, but for the first time in a while, to play some of the old sports ball. Nothing like that going on. It's quiet around here. That kind of quiet. That's what I mean by quiet. Oh, what is this? An electric whip. Swarm of biters. Is this? Yeah, this is the thing, right? Yeah. Damage on a poison target. That's not bad. 100% damage. It's only 262 though. Swarm of biters, there's nothing special about it. 712 damage though. Oh, that's still not even as much as my Impaler. Yeah, I think we just, yeah. I mean, we could take the money, but money is so meaningless in this game. Yeah, I mean, I should be going back to work soon. It's that time of year again, you know. It's just, we've all got to do it. We've all got to make the money. I'm going to be rocking 2 jobs. I'm going to be trying to keep up the videos. I don't know. It's going to be a strange summer. Ooh, jeez. It's going to be a strange summer. Let's heal up. I was going to say, let's see if we can get him on there. It did work, too. Survival? No, it's tactics +2. Damage from projectiles is really... Well, we're definitely taking this. It's better than nothing. It boosts up our tactics, which is huge. So if I look at this, 6, 9, and 4, 6. If I take this back, yeah, 7, 9, and 5, 3. Excellent. So our cooldowns now are huge. We don't have to do anything unless we get rid of this... amulet, which I can't see. What I love about that cloud is the longer they stay in it, they continue to rack up ticks of or instances or iterations of the poison. So, you know, what starts off as 1 poison cloud can become 2, right? Can become 3 if they stay stuck in there. So you think about things like the bear traps and slow down as being incredibly important synergies to consider when you're rolling something like that. The slowdown, I've never really been able to control that. When it happens organically, it's a great thing, but to try to control it, to say, okay, I'm gonna my mind just doesn't work fast enough as I'm mashing these buttons. My mind doesn't work. There's a scroll in there, you little sneaker. We're over 1,000. Is it time to roll this? 60% of 1,100. Basically 1,200. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I got a coffee here. That's getting cold. Oh my god, that's horrible. It's cold. Getting cold, I should say. Cold coffee is fine. Getting old coffee is not fine. 1,200 times 60%. Yeah, make fun of my math. Go ahead. That's an extra 720. I don't know if it's time yet. I think we stick with this. More cooldowns. Puts us up over. Ooh, what is this? Oh, I've been up here before, and it gets us nothing, right? It's a secret area that has nothing associated with it. What do I do there? Nobody knows. Die. Almost die in these spikes. Oh, it gets us over this. Well, what's the advantage there? I can use that key somewhere else instead? I guess that's the advantage. It just hit me. I've been up there before and I said, this is stupid. What does this get me? I don't remember ever being short on keys, though. Oh, you could have heard me just hammering down that button to throw the freaking grenade, and it just wouldn't go, and I took damage as a result. That's obnoxious. We got a good run going here. We don't want to squander it on a misclick. Get him up against the wall like that. He never stood a chance. Yeah, this damage is... I've never seen damage like this, I don't think, in one of my runs. Yeah, because it's double digit, right? We have well documented that I don't get into double digit brutality very often. And the benefits here, like this is an Impaler 1, and the benefits are remarkable. Doors count as walls too for the Impaler. That's nice to know. Grappling hook. Do we want to get sucked in here? Damage to a burning. And that one's also damage to a burning. This might be worthwhile. Swarm of biters will lose, and I was enjoying that, but I'm going to try this because I love grappling hooks so much. And we're on the lookout for a new melee. So it really, really, really opens the door to a fire-based melee. A torch right now would just be godlike. Yeah, and that cooldown is nice too. Nice tight little cooldown. Can't complain about that. Can't complain about that at all. Just need some burning. Some burning something or other. This takes us out of here, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't want to go in here. Don't want to. I think I have to, don't I? How many times I've played this game, I still don't know. And maybe this is where the other key comes into play. Okay. Is it time? No, it's not time yet. I said it was time though, didn't I? Shoot. Breaking my own rules. Breaking my own rules. That was silly. I didn't need to do that. Okay, see if hopefully we can buy something decent in here. fire. Oh, here we go. This is what we asked for. 12, it's straight up better damage, apart from the crits. And then, how do we roll this with a synergy? The grenade does extra burning damage. The grappling hook does burning damage. Although I don't know, actually, you know what? I might have screwed this up. Does that even matter? That just means that the grappling hook does 100% extra damage. That may not even matter. Well, I mean, it's exactly what we asked for, right? The damage is good. Extra damage on a poison target. This could be a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. It's what I asked for. The grenade does do extra damage, but the problem is you gotta get in there, burn them, and then grenade them. It makes not much sense. Gives us some slowdown, which I was just talking about, not fully being able to capitalize. Yeah, so there is, okay, so yeah, I need to jump that first thing. And then I'll have the extra key to get to here. I don't know why I never knew that before. So now we're definitely in the market for a survival upgrade, right? We're at, well, we're only at 1200, but everything else is down. We're down to like 2 or 0% on the brutality. We're down to like HP up. We're down fairly low on to like 8 or so on the tactics. We're not going to be getting a much more. Sure, take it all. We're not going to be getting much more HP. So it's probably time to start pouring a few scrolls in. Just 1 or 2 maybe. Just so we don't get one shot on some ridiculous... Oh, yes. Yes, this could be problematic. I refuse to pay and have to carry that thing. We take her... Oh my god, we made a door. Wow. Except there's no light over there. I don't think. We're gonna look at that. That's good to know. Yeah, and I took my time on the Fog Fjord, so if we do a non-combat to the Black Bridge, we can still make both the Fog Fjord door and this door. That's crazy. That's so good to know. We're gonna pour both of these into survival, and we need that HP. There we go. Now the rest go back into brutality. Maybe 1 more into tactics. If I have one where I don't, it's tactics and survival option. I will roll tactics. And yeah, we're going to be looking at replacing this weapon too. Because I am not feeling good about rolling a torch. A torch and a... torch. Shoot. Bow and infinite arrows. Not feeling good about rolling a torch with a grappling hook. The torch does a lot of damage. It's just... yeah, it's pretty tough. It just doesn't fit my worldview of what a grappling hook run should be. A grappling hook run should be you get grappled into the end of my impaler, and it's my own fault for not doing that, but I need some light, please. That was close. I don't like this level. That extra layer is just annoying enough that I... Will you get poisoned? No, you won't. That's okay, we can do that, we can do this. Yeah, so this speedrun, or non-combative run, actually turned out to be pretty good. One of my better ones lately. Need a key for that. We're gonna roll tactics. I want those cooldowns down. over to here. I just hope that the bush isn't too wet this weekend. If we get stuck... Oh, I rolled right into his weapon. Get out of here with that crap. If we get out in the bush and everything is muddy and gross and oh, it's going to be miserable. But I got to get out of here. Going a little stir crazy, getting a little cabin fever. Playing too much in the long dark, getting cabin fever. Sitting around here sewing clothes all day. I was trying to do, for those of you not familiar with the long dark, it's a survival sandbox. Well, it's not just sandbox, but I've only played the sandbox. Wow, that was close. I only ever played the sandbox portion of the game. Oh my god, I'm on the ledge. I've only ever played the sandbox portion of the game, but that stuns the enemies too. If you had a stunnable weapon, that would be huge. Sandbox survival in the Canadian wilderness, and it's like, that's just basically it's my home simulator. Play the Long Dark. It's a TB Roman home simulator. That's where I live. And so I've been playing a lot of that. I tried to do a challenge called, I can't remember what it's called, Last Survivor or Hopeless Survival or something, where you have to go to the top of a mountain. And of course, the weather's trying to kill you. Animals are trying to kill you. The environment, not even the weather, but the physical surroundings, hills. You could fall, you can break an ankle, that kind of thing. That's all trying to kill you. Everything is trying to kill you. And yeah, so along the way, I've got the goal of the challenge is to climb this huge mountain. There's ropes. That part is not my home. I'm not familiar with mountaineering in that sense in any way. But the weather and the surroundings, that's my home. And how do I get down there? So you've got to get through there with the key. I just got the key. So you've got to get to the top of this mountain, find a flare gun or distress pistol they call it, and then bring that distress pistol to another point on the map to the coast, where there's a lighthouse, and then you're expected to fire it from the lighthouse. 50% damage when your health is at maximum. I didn't even know that. Oh, that's the one I'm picking up. I'll be losing the freeze in favor of what? In favor of fairly significant extra damage. It certainly incentivizes keeping survival up. I don't know if it's worth it. I like that freeze. Do I want to ditch the grappling hook though? Increases your damage by 10% when you are close. That would be huge. That would be nice on the boss, honestly. The grappling hook on the boss isn't that good. But if I get that extra damage when I deploy that turret and I'm near him, stack that on the damage I'm already getting from the mutation, stack that on, the extra burning yeah, I think I don't like to abandon the grappling hook like that, but I think when the game gives you an option like that trust yourself, trust the game, when the game gives you an option like that, it might be something that you're interested in. Get out of there. Mashing the buttons here. Okay. We're safe from enemies, and we gotta get back into the light. Okay, we got something going on here. We still got a fair bit of health, actually. Brutality? I think so, eh? Yeah, our HP is now gone. Yeah, we're out of HP. But everything is going to benefit from this, so we're going to take it. Lights? Yes, lights. Thank you, lights. Aha. Another grappling hook. What do you want? You're trying to hook me back in here. Oh boy, what do we got for time? 40 minutes. Wow, this is a super-sized episode, isn't it? Yeah, we're not going to take that. Are we? No. We said we were trying to build for the boss here. Yeah, we don't want that either. Yeah, so as much as I'd love to keep going, we're going to have to put a cut in here. Until next time, thanks very much. See you soon.